Good day, everyone. It's a privilege to speak today about a topic that's not just timely but mission critical: the role of AI governance in financial fraud prevention. As financial institutions accelerate their adoption of artificial intelligence, we must find ourselves at a crossroads where innovation must meet integrity and automation must be anchored in accountability. So let's begin with a simple truth. Financial fraud is evolving faster than ever. From synthetic identifies and deepfake enabled scams to algorithms, rhythmic manipulation, and inside threats, fraudsters are using technology to scale deception. In response, banks and regulators are deploying AI to detect anomalies, flag suspicious transactions, and even predict fraud before it occurs. But there is a paradox. The very system designed to protect us can become vulnerabilities if not governed properly. AI models can be biased, opaque, or easily manipulated. They can produce false positives that frustrate customers or false negatives that let fraud slip through. That's where AI governance steps in, not just as a bureaucratic burden, but as a strategic enabler. So, defining AI governance. So, what exactly is AI governance? It's a framework of policies, processes, and controls that ensure AI systems are ethical, compliant, and aligned with organizational objectives. It includes risk management, identifying and mitigating risks across the AI lifecycle, transparency and explainability, ensuring decisions can be understood and justified, accountability, defining roles and responsibilities across the teams, compliance, aligning with standards like ISO 42001 and regulatory mandates, documentation, maintaining audit trails and version control of models and data. In short, AI governance transforms AI from a black box into a transparent, trustworthy system. So let's explore why AI governance is indispensable in fraud prevention. Let's imagine a bank deploying an AI model to detect fraudulent wire transfers. The model flags a transaction from a new location, but without governance, it lacks context. It doesn't know the customer is traveling. The result? A false alarm, a blocked transaction, and a frustrated client. Now flip the scenario. A fraudster uses adversarial inputs to bypass detection. Without governance, mechanisms like model validation, drift monitoring, and access controls, the systems becomes a liability. Governance addresses these risks by ensuring models are trained on diverse representative data, mandating regular audits and performance reviews, embedding human-in-loop mechanism for critical decisions, documenting decision logic for regulatory scrutiny, and enforcing access controls and change management protocols. It's not just about preventing fraud, it's about preventing failure. Governance must be operational, not ornamental. Here is how financial institutions can embed it into their fraud prevention system, establishing in an AI management system. So based on ISO 42001, this provides a structured approach to manage AI risks, roles, and responsibilities. It aligns AI initiatives with business strategy and regulatory expectations. Implement PDCA cycles. Plan, do, check, act ensures continuous improvement. For fraud models, this means regular retraining, performance benchmarking, and stakeholder feedback loops. Use practical tools. Develop checklist for model validation, templates for risk assessments, and matrices for accountability mapping. These tools translates governance from theory to practice. Cross-functional collaboration. Governance is not the job of one team. It requires coordination between compliance officers, data scientists, legal experts, business heads, create governance boards or steering committees to oversee AI deployments. Scenario testing and adversarial simulation. Test models against edge cases and adversarial inputs. Simulate fraud scenarios to evaluate system resilience. So governance is not optional, it's become mandatory. Globally, regulators are stepping in. The EU AI Act mandates risk classification and transparency for high-risk AI systems. India's DPDP Act emphasizes data protection, algorithmic accountability. Sectoral regulators like RBI and SEBI are issuing guidelines on AI usage in financial services. Institutions must align their fraud prevention systems with these mandates, not just to avoid penalties, but also to build trust with customers, partners, and auditors. So, what are the strategic benefits that we get with AI governance? So, beyond compliance, AI governance delivers strategic value, improved model performance through continuous improvement monitoring, reduced operational risks via documented controls, enhanced customer trust through transparent decision making, audit readiness with traceable documentation, scalability by standardizing governance across projects. So, governance isn't just a cost center, it's a value amplifier and multiplier. In conclusion, AI is a powerful ally in the fight against financial fraud, but only when governed with rigor and foresight. Governance is not a checkbox, it's a culture. It's about embedding ethics into algorithms, accountability into automation, and resilience into risk management. As leaders, technologists, and regulators, we must ask, are our AI systems not just smart but safe, not just efficient but ethical? Let's build a future where AI doesn't just detect fraud, it deters it, it defends it, and does so with integrity. Thank you.